today's video, I found average Fortnite players that were able to take down these so-called Goliaths that are unkillable. Not only will I show you these average players taking down these pros, but we're going to figure out how they actually did it. Firstly, we're looking at the GOATs, Mongrel and Mr. Savage. Here, you might be expecting Mongrel to make the crucial mistake, but it actually is Mr. Savage. He goes to push this guy and he puts himself in a 50-50, and the guy had the first shot, so he easily wraps up and gets the elimination. Mr. Savage made a big mistake there. Everybody knows 50-50s are bad, and especially if you don't have an advantage in either the health or getting the first shot off. Mr. Savage had neither, but I guess he just was confident enough that this guy was not going to hit all his shots or something. That was a big mistake and it caused him to go down. And because Mr. Savage went down, Mongrel's left in a 2v1. And as you'd expect, yes, Mongrel's good, but 2v1s, even for good players, if a pro is against two decent good players, it's actually near impossible for that pro to win this 2v1. And Mongrel not even stacked on loot, so it's impossible for him to win this 2v1. They just follow up and wrap it up. So yeah, don't 50-50. Here we see two FNCS champions, Vanyak and Tayson, going against two insanely decorated pros, Chico and Teeny. Now, you might be expecting Vanyak and Tayson to win this, but boy, you'll be surprised. Teeny and Chico actually dominate him here. What they're doing so good here is they're pressuring from different angles, and they're just being so aggressive with this pressure. So Vanyak and Tayson, even though they're pros, I think they actually start panicking here because they're not even stacked on loot, and the pressure by Teeny and Chico is so good. And if you notice here, when Teeny is pressuring these walls, he actually, the way he puts his body position, it's actually hard to see where he is. So it's hard to get defensive shots back off on Teeny. So he just kept on pressuring, spraying the walls, and it made it basically impossible for Vanyak and Tayson to do anything. The pressure was just too good. The body positioning made it impossible for them to get defensive shots off, and Vanyak and Tayson go down. Now, Vanyak and Tayson being low on materials definitely did play a part in them dying here, but to be honest, Teeny and Chico are just some of the best pros anyway. I still would be confident they would be doing that same strategy and just be able to take them down just like that. Now, what's funny is Chico and Teeny, or just Chico, just starts doing this. You just listen. I think I sat here for 20 seconds just laughing at this dance. But what's poetic is if you go on later into this game like I did, karma strikes Chico and Teeny. And you know what? I think the reason they die here is not due to any strategy, it's due to them doing that dance. You'll see this guy, he literally gets a bit of a lucky jump, gets right in front of Chico, catches him off guard and gets elimination. Now, would that have happened if he wasn't dancing? I don't think so. And again, another 2v1 situation. These guys pressure him well and just Teeny gets killed. So don't dance, Chico. Here with iDrop and Trulex, this play was either the biggest mess up or the most insane 2v1 clutch. Here this player by the name of User just uses the servant to hit 3 100 pumps in a row without going down. To be honest, his aim looked insane here. I thought he was aimbotting, but maybe he just had good aim. I'm not accusing him of anything, it was just, this was an insane clutch. There's not much to learn about it other than just hit your shots in these intense situations and keep moving. Fair play to that guy. Trulex and iDrop choked that. Malabuka and Seti is who we're looking at next. First of all, they wiped this duo. Not too bad, but this isn't what goes wrong. They get that nice refresh, gets the kills, but like the way Teeny and Chico did, this team that's about to fight them pressured from different angles and is about to catch Malabuka off guard. Look at that. Akira catches Malabuka off guard from behind because he was focused on his teammate, and Malabuka is 1 HP and he's eventually going to actually die here. So I guess what to learn from that is if you're fighting players like this, you need to be changing angles, you need to be confusing them, moving a lot, and then if you do that, you'll be able to catch them off guard. Here we're looking from Madabuka's perspective, but in 1 second I'm going to show you Akira's and just show you why it was actually so hard for Madabuka to beat him. Here, Seti does a good job to run away, Akira comes back and gets the finish. Not much to say about that. Before we actually look at Akira perspective, Seti does try and go back and get the reboot, but because he didn't get enough materials, he runs out and they're still here, so they just spray him and he dies, unfortunately. So, Akira's perspective there does a great job to catch Madabuka off guard, just non-stop chasing him here because of how low he is, and he has his crosshair on him, so if Madabuka does go for a defensive shot, Akira is just going to shoot him and get the kill. Here, look, changing his angle again while having great awareness of where Madabuka is. He could just start pickaxing through these builds, but instead he's running around to a different angle to catch Madabuka off guard. It's something that the pros do, switching angles, it's the play. Here, Scroll and Sky were split, and that's where they made a mistake. This team, out of nowhere, just jumps on Scroll, and Sky, unfortunately, is way too far behind and can't help him. They do a good job here at pressuring from different angles, like I keep saying, and Scroll, he could have done better there, but to be honest, that was always going to be hard to win, especially when his teammate Sky is about Narnia land away from him. Now, Sky actually does a really good job here to get big damage off on this duo, but like we've seen, 2v1s are really hard to win, especially when they're decent players. Here, Sky eventually does get here, tries his best to help, but Scroll is already dead, so Sky, actually I like this play, is while they're weak, he actually does use that time to get the reboot card. Now, that does mean sacrificing to get the reboot card allows them to be fully healed up. Could he have did something here and hid? I think so, if he was quick enough. But instead, he just decides to camp here and eventually die. Here, Swizzy and Mustache are looking stacked and in a great position to win this game. But Swizzy does the mistake we've probably all done while using the Flowbray Fizz, and that is rotating badly with it by putting yourself in the air for too long and just being too susceptible to getting absolutely lasered. When you get elevation like this and use a Flowbray Fizz, you have to be careful of when you jump off. You're about to see what goes wrong here. Swizzy, holding, he jumps off, uses the Flowbray Fizz, is in the open, can't build, gets lasered. Using the Flowbray Fizz, you have to make sure you're covered when floating through the air. Okay, now here look at Mustache. He also makes a very bad error. He boxes up directly on another duo's box. And if he did it earlier, he could have just done an armored wall and been fine. So guys, make sure to have awareness. Here we actually see one of the best fighters in the world. Hirisbot. Well, I think his name is just Hiris. I don't know why I said that. But anyway, yeah, he does a good job here, gets this easy elimination, but his teammate Yanis goes down. Now just give me a second and I will show you how he actually died. It's not due to Voltiax absolutely outplaying him, I can guarantee you that. Here though, Hirisbot in eventually a 2v1 situation, because Voltiax's team is about to arrive, he actually does so well to get lots of damage off on them and nearly win this 2v1. There's a reason why he's seen as one of the best fighters. Here he does a good job at making space, getting his heals off. Armored Ball is a smart play there because it just slows down the fight a bit more and doesn't let them just all jump in and commit to this. There's a good job here to edit, build a wall, because the guy probably was going to shoot at him straight away, so that wall would have blocked the edit. Then he did an instant edit to kind of predict it, but with that he actually did a really good shot. And also he did a good shot there on that fella. Great aim, to be honest, Riz has. Here though, I think he notices he has 7 builds and they already have healed up again. Again, it's just what we've seen before. 2v1s, they're really hard to win if the team plays it right. Here, he does his best job to get into a hiding spot in hopes he won't get found. But this team, I guess they must have just seen where he went. I don't know, I'm not saying anything. But They found him here, unfortunately, and they edited and they killed him. Not bad though by Harris. Alright, you want to see what happened with Yanis? If you look here, you can see he's running out of materials, and I was wondering, did he notice this? But my answer gets revealed there. Yeah, he did not realize he ran out of materials and died to fall damage. I think we all know not to do that. Hard luck though to Yanis. Here we see Kijuo and Focus DK in a really bad spot. Kijuo is trying to get his heals off because of how low he is, and Teeny and Chico are the players on outside this wall. To be honest, if you were to put your money on whoever's going to win here, I think we all vote Chico and Teeny to win. But whatever angle they took, the other team jumped out of them better, hit their shots, and Teeny and Chico actually go down. There, I think the lesson is to be careful of players suddenly jumping out on you like in a position like this. So maybe to play behind like one more wall, or also to not just make it a 50-50. They could have placed the stairs there, like diagonal or something, instead of just a pyramid that would have exposed each team and made it a 50-50. Alright guys, I hope you can go on to beat the better players now in the dual cash cups, solo cash cups, by learning the things I said in this video. Maybe this video will actually help you improve too. Give it a watch. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.